more still to go. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to continue on because, gosh, it's just so much.
Yeah, so we're going to continue on with some of the quotes from the movie, and now that we understand Clinton's agenda, America's agenda, Haiti being connected to this movie, now when you hear some of the quotes of this movie, you can now understand that they're talking to Haiti now, and they're talking about their everlasting life. They're talking about trying to make a quantum connection. And if you are confused about what a quantum connection is, the whole entire Egyptian story of the afterlife is about the quantum world.
Yes.
That's in Judy K. King's book, The Isis Thesis. She explains in detail all 802 hieroglyphs and how it's connected to a quantum reality. Magic is you tapping into the quantum world of connection. That's the halo. So I'm talking to magic niggas, and how you want to connect is lining up your thoughts. Stop. I would even go as far as to say, stop asking so many questions and try to look within and find these answers.
Yes.
You will then start to connect to the world, the inner world within yourself. The inner world is also known as that quantum world. The inner world is known as the fairy kingdom, and the fairy kingdom is known as the quantum world. The whole Mother Goose series.
Yes.
So what you find, quite simply, is white people trying to get into this quantum connection. How do I know they ain't got it? Because the quantum connection, quite simply, is dance. Dance. The way niggas know how to dance in synchronicity is showing you quantum connection. Because the white man cannot dance is goddamn CSI, goddamn evidence that says he has no quantum reality. You ever see two white people kiss on a street corner? You will fall off the curb if you walk and watching that bullshit too long. It is that unbalancing. Because they do not have rhythm. My man Tef used to say rhythm means Ra's hymn, Ra's song. Universe means one song. Uni-verse, one song. Quantum reality. We know how to get into that. One slanger started in California, that should be all the way in New York by the next day.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, it's all good. Oh, yeah. Nah, I mean, however you want to say. Especially when it was a time when we was doing the dances. The freak, the smurf, the wop.
Oh, yes.
Baseball bat, the Michael Jackson, the Jerry Lewis, the fucking gigolo, the Patty Duke. The goddamn, you name that shit. I want rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Well, I can go into that real quick. When Raphael, the angelic, the archangel came, what he said was this, and I think I spoke about it, but I'll speak about it in the detail in this context. The sun that we see every day is an illusion, but it does offer light. And on that light is how the ancestors actually talk to us. What they do is send information on sunlight. Now, what happens when we get in the sun, the melanin comes to the surface and we call it a tan. So then the sun is not hot. The sun, if you didn't have no melanin, the sun will be fucking you up like a white person. So we are actually not the sun people, we are the melanin people. So the melanin comes based upon the sun, but the information that's riding in that light from the ancestors is actually communicating with the melanin. Now, how they get in, for the conscious people, you have, for the niggas who's on the real frequency, not that goddamn Facebook status message consciousness. Niggas who are on the real frequency, you have gained enough inner light where you don't need the outside sun. So now you get what chemtrails are about. And these chem domes. They're trying to block ancestral information from the sun. The ancestors travel through the sunspots and sunclad and all that. So what they told me was it was hot in the 80s and 90s, 70s, Soul Train and shit, that how they used to synchronize us was through dance. So when a dance come out and it be the new dance craze and we all doing this dance craze, we were actually communicating, synchronizing on the quantum level and getting the ancestral information that we need.
Got it.
From the sun, but not technically from the sun. It was actually from the ancestors through sunlight energy. The light of the sun is the vehicle in which they came through on. Now, and it didn't come to you as, ooh, the sun feels so good. Why do you think every nigga want to be in the sun? Because the melanin is forced to come to the surface, i.e. the tan. The deeper the tan, the deeper the information. Or the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Got it.
So the dances were actually quantum connections. That's what all, I don't want to say that's what all this shit is about, but that's what a great deal of this shit is about, quantum connection. So when you intellectualize all of this bullshit, you have fucked up your life. You are not tapping into the quantum shit. So the mere fact that white folk cannot dance is a clear and detailed information they have not broke through. Which is another way of saying they have not made any progress. All of that farting and spitting at the mouth, they didn't make any progress. And soon as you start to intellectualize just like them and talk about all of these various physical things with you, I hate to smack the crispy off your fucking chicken, but you ain't doing shit neither. That is not deep. What is deep is when you leave that to them. Leave that to them. And you need a whole different approach that supersedes this. The quantum reality pushes forth this atomic reality. So why are you trying to work within the atomic third-dimensional matrix when you could go to the quantum matrix, or I don't want to say quantum matrix, when you go to a greater reality, let's just say that.
Right.
Because, well, there's quarks. Whatever, nigga, that's still intellectual. Now that you're talking about quarks, you're talking about fucking atomic. You're bringing quarks into an atomic reality, trying to intellectualize. You need to go with it and feel it. That's where the music comes in. That's where Curtis Mayfield and these niggas come in and try to and tell your ass, look, just lose yourself in our shit, which is another way of saying lose your third-dimensional intellect. Get in the mood, get in the music, get in the moment, and then you will be at your most powerful with your imagery, with your mind. So lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put on some tight drawers and dance to fucking Freddy's Dead or whatever. Do what you need to do, but stop being deep. Stop being, I am Asar, Aset, Osiris, Mayat, Ra'um, El, Bay, that comes forth, that came within, and I bring this. Fuck all of that. Don't do that, because that's not going to get it. If that was a issue, you would not be able to call yourself that. It's no issue, so you can call yourself whatever you like, but it's not going to fucking work. You get what I'm saying? What works is when you just leave the bullshit alone or leave the distractions alone and go, okay, I got you. We see that shit every day. We say, the most quiet motherfucker is the most dangerous motherfucker to look out.
Yeah.
Look out for. Like Eddie Murphy said it in Raw. It's sick. She smacked a woman and she said, "Okay, no problem. You just go to sleep. Just go to sleep." You're like, God damn, you ain't gonna be sleeping around this motherfucker. It's the same mentality. Like, oh, you blew up Haiti? Okay, no problem. You just go to sleep. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Them niggas are awake. We the niggas sleeping thinking there's going to be a physical response and we need to come in and rescue babies. No. You just go to sleep is what I tell them. You get what I'm saying? Because once they sleep, I'm going to get in my shit and that's it. We doing it now. I don't want to make it seem like we not doing it. All I'm trying to do, I guess at this point, is recruit some more motherfuckers. And I'm not even talking to you deep niggas. I'm talking to the ones who really have in their heart, this is new, and they want to go somewhere, and they want to do something. This is what you do from a occult perspective. Not the perspective of being deep. This is what's based on study. And if you think I'm bullshitting, I read my book list. I didn't just get one. I read it on an earlier show. It's in the archives, where you can study source information for yourself, where you don't have to take my word for it. I'm only repeating, quoting, and understanding based upon study, not based upon my opinion. And with that being said, that means there's nothing I've accomplished that the next man can't if they decide to do it. So I'm going to not say people are idiots. What I'm going to say is maybe you haven't come across the right information to get you in the groove yet. So I'm going to give everybody more credit and not say, why the fuck are y'all still talking about this? I'm going to give you more credit than that. What I'm going to say is, well, maybe y'all ain't come across the right shit yet to hit you with where your power lies. They understand it. They can't do it with their mind or their pineal, so they created something called movies for you to do it. For them to do it. That is, who said this? Either Bobby or Phil said, Phil said this. Phil Valentine said this. Brother Phil said, technology is the white man's spirituality.